I seen fear change people around me. I started making clothes, but they found me. They didn't hear my name before, now they ask about me. I see it right.
It is never too late to reinvent yourself. A lot of times, many people think that once you reach a certain age, you're not able to do certain things anymore. You can't try new things, but that's not really true. Lately, I've been learning that my past does not have to equal my future unless I choose to really live there. Feel me? I thought that the identity that I was creating for myself in my early 20s was the identity that I was gonna have my whole entire life. And as I'm transitioning into the spring season, I've never felt so free in my life, yo. I literally put on my vision board that I wanted to just have positive people and positive friends in my life. And I don't speak to certain people anymore, which is good. The love is always going to be there, but a lot of times when people are negative and toxic and they hold you back, you feel me, you gotta just let them go because it could hinder your growth. Honestly speaking, this is the healthiest that I've been in years, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I just started a new job that I really enjoy and it aligns with me. And I honestly had 2 jobs that I was waiting for. One of them was more so in my field of interest and it paid really, really well. But I just think that it wasn't going to be the best thing for me and I didn't end up getting the job. Everything happens for a reason. But I got something that has a really good work-life balance. I'm able to be more healthier. I actually work at a luxury gym. So I've been doing a lot of hot yoga. I've been doing regular yoga. I've also been boxing to relieve some stress. And I started playing basketball again. I haven't played basketball since December, since I was last sick. And it's really important to just prioritize your health and your mental health and just figure out a routine that can just help you get through whatever it is that you're going through in your life.
Fuck your entitlement. It's got me pissed.
Praying to silence.
Please don't settle for less. Niggas gon' try to finesse, but you can't let them, gotta try your best. Fuck your entitlement. I only love you, fuck you. Every time I try to ask you something, you always be lying and playing. Why you can't tell me the truth? Niggas can keep it.
There's always gonna be that chapter where you're gonna have to spend time alone, and that's perfectly fine because that's when you are able to get in tune with yourself and figure out parts of yourself that you never even explored before. I've just been realizing that life is going by so fast and I don't have to keep up with that pace. I could slow things down and just do things the way I want to. So I've honestly been working on my collection for my brand and I'm mad excited about it. I'm gonna give you more details about it soon. But just touching this topic, I feel so happy just being able to create in the way that I want to, not following any old traditions or any ideas that the industry puts on us as creatives. Like, you don't have to build a collection a specific way to become successful. You don't have to market yourself a certain way to be successful or to flourish in your field of interest. I've just been pulling inspiration from a whole bunch of different things. For example, I've been tapping into my inner child a lot, which is my ethos for my brand. I designed these pants inspired by Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts had this ice cream flavor that was called Rainbow Sherbet. It was pink and orange. And I took that same exact colorway and used it for a military silhouette for menswear. And a lot of people don't see that. Everybody has their own way of doing things, you know. But for me, I just been going back to my childhood and pulling inspiration from there. I feel like that's my most purest form when I'm designing. My mantra for this season is, show me how good life could get. I literally tell myself that every day when I wake up, like, show me how good life can get. I try to just pay attention to the little things that I may overlook. For example, when I wake up, I always give thanks for me being able to see. I've been thankful for the sunlight. I've been thankful for daylight saving time because now that we getting more sunlight, I be feeling more powerful. In the wintertime, I feel so heavy, I feel slow, I feel less motivated. But now I feel like this is a new chapter where I'm able to connect with more people, connect with myself, and also just be the best version of myself as a creative as well. So you about to get right into it. I want to share this chapter with you, or at least some parts of the chapter that really resonated with me. This chapter is from the book 101 Essays That'll Change the Way You Think. And this chapter is called Signs: The Only Problem with Your Life is the Way You Think About It. Number 1. Listen to this. Number 1. It says you generally spend more time thinking about your life than you do actually living it. You spend more time dissecting problems than you do coming to solutions. More time daydreaming than you do asking yourself what those thoughts indicate is lacking or missing in your waking life, or coming up with new solutions as opposed to actually committing to the ones that are already in front of you. You've replaced reflection with experience and wonder why you feel unfulfilled. Get your ass up and do things that make you happy and don't think about it. When you were a kid, you did not sit and plot on the things that you wanted to do to make you happy. You just were drawn to them. Number 2, you don't find wonder in the simple pleasures the way you once did. You think nature is boring and play is for children, and there's nothing awe-inspiring about a shaft of light through the window, or a stranger's smile, or a spring day, or your favorite book in bed. When you've lost sight of the magic of the little things, it's not because the magic has gone elsewhere, only that you've chosen to disregard it in favor of something else. Well, social media has really taken us away from being in the present moment, which is why it's really important to stay present and go out into nature and stay off your phone a couple times throughout the week. Of course, social media is there to connect, for entertainment, for many other things that you do it for. I've been making music, I've been reading more. Now that the weather's getting nice, I've been going on walks. Instead of taking the train maybe 2 stops, I'll end up just walking. And a lot of people might think I'm bugging for that, but it's just getting that exercise, and people watching can actually stimulate your mind in ways that you didn't even imagine before. I also find a lot of pleasure in good scents. So that's why I have my diffuser right here, and I'll put like eucalyptus, peppermint smells. And when I was younger, my mom always used to light candles in the house. And I haven't really been into candles for years, but I have a whole bunch of candles in my crib now. And my routine or my mantra throughout the week is to just be able to say certain things out loud and certain affirmations to myself. And then I'll set the candle up on the table and I'll just vibe out. So whatever kind of routine you can get into to get you going and get you in that positive hypnotic rhythm, I definitely advocate for that. I'm gonna skip around, but these are the last 2 that I want to touch on right now. Number 5 says, you think of money in terms of obligation, not opportunity. Your mindset is, I have to pay my bills, as opposed to I get to pay my bills, which house me, clothe me, and feed me, and that I can pay for by myself. If you don't value money by appreciating what it does for you, you'll never feel as though you have enough. I used to always think that when I get a certain amount of money, I'm gonna be happy. And that's not true. I'm now realizing that I don't always have to be happy in order to have a good life. And I'm realizing that I don't have to have materialistic things in order to be happy as well. Yo, the fact that we have our freedom, our health, we have good people around us, people to talk to, a device to watch videos like this on is a beautiful thing in itself. So please do not take that for granted. And the last one, this is really powerful to me. You think that being uncomfortable and fearful means you shouldn't be doing something. Being uncomfortable and fearful means you should definitely do it. Being angry or indifferent means you definitely shouldn't. There is a lot of times where I am afraid to take the next steps in my career as a fashion designer or anything else that I do. But I always find that it's crucial to lean into that fear as opposed to acting like it's not there, because being afraid just shows that I care and I give a damn about it a lot. And having that emotion just means that you're passionate about it. But if something makes you angry, like if you're in a job that makes you angry or an environment that makes you angry and you just don't feel like yourself anymore and you're just feeling drained and you're losing yourself, I definitely think that you should go somewhere that aligns with you. And also remember not to settle for relationships or any environments that deplete your energy or that makes you feel less than. You're very important. And remember, you're the asset in any place that you walk into. So if you're not happy, you won't be able to perform the best that you can for yourself and the people around you. Not gonna lie, ever since I started working out and I've been having a routine to focus on my body, I've been able to create so much fire pieces for my collection. And I'm itching to show y'all a little something. So I'm gonna show y'all another pair of pants that I just recently finished. This is a pair of black and pink pants. I got inspired by another company as well. But the fabric is really cool, yo. It has like this iridescent aesthetic to it, and it's really comfortable. This is the name tag in there. You know, I had to throw the JPE. And this is the back pocket. So I've been using a lot of pink for this collection, and I'm doing my collections in parts. So each part is gonna consist of different colorways. There are gonna be random pieces within them as well, just because I'm just like freestyling sometimes. But this is the most inspired that I've been in a long ass time, yo. And it's really cohesive with me working out and healing. And our bodies and our minds and our souls are temples, and we have to treat it with respect. Just like if you were in a relationship with somebody, you know? This video was pretty short today. I wanted to get straight to the point. But I really appreciate all of you tapping in for the Serene Sessions episode. I'm gonna get back to being more consistent. I just been making a lot of adjustments in my life. As you can see, the vibe in my room is Gucci now, and I'm happy. And also just going into the spring now, that spring is coming up in the next few days. Try to just get into a routine or come up with a ritual that allows you to step into a new rhythm. And remember, you don't have to take the old baggage with you into the future. Please take the time out to acknowledge your growth and to recognize how far you've come, because the journey is not easy at all. And remember, you don't always have to be happy in order to have a good life. And if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to showing you my next episode, which is probably going to be a day in the life. So stay tuned for that.